more than 0 pence here. This is just a bit about my knife collecting. You should all know by now that I collect knives from boot sales and places like that, but this is not about that as such. This is about the connection between these four knives. And you're looking at a Richards 1937 coronation knife. It's not in great order, but for something that was made in 1937 or before, you can see it's not in that bad order, and I just wanted one for my collection. Now, unbeknownst to me, I've had this knife for some time, and on it has a small stamp which turns out to be a wow. Now, underneath it has Richards, and it's spelt R-I-C-H-A-R-T-Z, Richards. Probably not pronounced that way. As Richards Novelties, which is still running to this day, and they make all kinds of little amusing things, including pen knives. Looking into it further, the Richards brothers who came over were Rickards, and they changed their name because it was just before the Second World War, so they thought it would sound better. Now, you could go to any shop, they reckon, around that area of that factory, and there will be a card hanging on the wall of different little pocket knives, such as this one and this one. Most of their workforce was women. They made hundreds and hundreds of them. But the interesting thing is, they made their factory look like a department store, because they didn't have much faith in their product succeeding, so they thought if it didn't, well, they could turn it into a department store. And that happens to be a true story, because it's corroborated by quite a few of the people that used to work there. Strange thing that the company that made this is still going, yet the Richards company stopped and was bought out by the Americans in 1973. So that's as much as I can find out, and obviously my information is as reliable as the information that I read off of the internet. So, but that's the thing. But this knife is really nice, and it is called their Swiss Army type knife, and to tell you the truth, it is a really nice little knife. I've looked it over, and it's better quality than the Richards. I think because they're trying to copy the Swiss Army knife, they've done quite a good job of it. Obviously, it's got no tweezers or toothpick. It's got a corkscrew which is smooth, has no groove in it. Has a small cap lever and screwdriver, and the knife blade itself, which is still quite sharp. I've not done anything to it, but I just dropped it in my box because it's not a Swiss Army knife. But I was looking at it, and these are aluminium, as is the Swiss Army knife. Very nice finish with this little recess in the actual scales themselves. See a nice shut. That clips down with still got a nice click to it, and so is this. You can see, very nice little knife. Still got a luster on the scales. You see where it's been used and placed in a pocket. It's scratches from coins and all sorts on it, but it was a well used knife, and it stood up to it, and it's well put together. It's a, if you can say this, it's a proper copy. You know, they've not only copied the style, they've actually incorporated some of the quality of a Swiss Army knife.